Maya Johnson lay on a thin hospital bed. In the emergency room at Grady Hospital. In Atlanta. Sweat rolled down her forehead. Her body felt heavy and her skin burned with fever. The white bed sheet was damp and her breathing was quick and shallow. She held her phone close to her ear with trembling hands. The marble floors of Anderton and Cole corporate tower sparkled under the morning sun. It was the kind of place that made people walk a little straighter, speak a little softer, and hold their breath a little longer. Security officers in crisp suits nodded at regular employees, but barely raised an eyebrow as a tiny figure slipped through the revolving door. Zara. Just 5 years old, her small shoes made quiet squeaks with every determined step. Her curly ponytails bounced behind her like little question marks, and in her small hands, she gripped a slightly crumpled resume, her mother's. She walked up to the front desk and looked up at the towering receptionist, who blinked in confusion. "Hi," Zara said softly. "My name is Zara. My mommy was supposed to come for her job interview today. But she's sick. So I came instead." The receptionist stuttered, "Honey, where's your mom?" "At home," Zara replied, clutching the paper. "She couldn't get out of bed. But she really wants to work here. I think she's amazing. She used to be a project manager before she got sick. I brought her resume. Can I give it to the boss?" The room froze for a moment. Phones stopped ringing. Conversations halted. Even the coffee machine paused mid-hiss. "Sweetheart," the receptionist began gently, "you can't just." A voice cut through the stillness. "Let her come up." Everyone turned to see a tall man in a tailored navy suit. His salt and pepper hair glinted under the lights, and his expression was unreadable, equal parts stern and intrigued. It was Donovan Cole, co-founder and CEO. He nodded once at the receptionist, then looked at Zara with curiosity. "Come with me, little one," he said. Zara sat across from Mr. Cole in a grand boardroom. The long glass table reflected her dangling feet. She placed her mother's resume on the table with great care, then added a folded drawing, her own contribution. "This is Mommy," she said, pointing to the stick figure with long brown hair and stars around her. "And that's me. And that's our cat, Muffin. I drew us smiling because, that's what we used to do before she got sick." Donovan blinked. Something shifted behind his eyes. "What's your mom's name?" "Layla Thompson." He turned the paper over and read through the resume. His brow furrowed. "She used to work at Metrosoft. I remember that company. We tried to poach one of their PMs a few years ago." "That was my mommy," Zara said proudly. "She used to come home tired but happy. She liked helping people make things better. Then she got sick, and everything changed." Donovan leaned back in his chair, studying this brave little girl who had walked through marble and steel just for a chance. "Zara," he said gently, "do you know what you did today takes a lot of courage?" "I just didn't want her to be sad anymore," Zara replied. "Sometimes she cries at night when she thinks I'm asleep. She thinks I don't hear, but I do." His chest tightened. He had heard those same sounds once, when his late wife, Natalie, struggled through her last days. The gasps, the silent tears. The kind of sorrow you couldn't fix with money. "She's not lazy," Zara continued, her voice small. "She just needs someone to give her a chance. Even if she's not fast anymore." Donovan stood up slowly. "Stay right here," he said. "I'll be back." In his office, Donovan dialed a number and waited. A weak, groggy voice answered. "Hello. Ms. Thompson. This is Donovan Cole. I'm the CEO of Anderton and Cole." There was silence. Then, coughing. "Mr. Cole. I'm sorry. I missed the interview. I was going to call." "No need to explain," he said gently. "Your daughter beat you to it. She's here with me." Layla gasped. "Zara? Oh no, is she okay?" "She's more than okay. She's brave. Smart. And determined to help you." Layla's voice cracked. I didn't know, she left the house. She came to give me your resume, he said. And a drawing. Silence again. I've read your resume, Donovan continued. It's solid. You were recommended highly by one of our HR contractors. Layla. I'd like to offer you a 2-month trial. Remote, to start. We'll work around your health needs. He could hear her trying to breathe through emotion. I don't know what to say. Say yes. Yes, she whispered. Yes. Thank you. He ended the call, returned to the boardroom, and knelt beside Zara. Your mommy just got the job. Her eyes widened. Really? Really? She launched into his arms, surprising him. He froze for a moment, then slowly hugged her back. It was the warmest moment that cold office had ever seen. Layla started her remote trial 2 days later. The first few days were tough, her body still weak, her medication schedule strict, but her mind? Still razor sharp. She found bugs in a system their team had missed for months. She proposed solutions that impressed even the seasoned developers. Donovan checked in often, initially out of curiosity. But soon, out of admiration. Zara, meanwhile, became a sort of unofficial mascot at the office. Her drawing was framed on the wall in Donovan's office, right next to the company's original blueprint. One day, during a video call, Zara appeared behind her mom and waved. Donovan smiled. Good to see you again, Zara. Hi, Mr. Bosman, she giggled. Layla flushed. Zara, be respectful. No, Donovan chuckled, I like it. 2 months later, Layla's trial was over. Donovan called her in for an in-person meeting to review her performance. When she walked into the same marble lobby, holding Zara's hand, the receptionist greeted her with a knowing smile. Inside the boardroom, Donovan stood and extended a real offer letter. You've exceeded expectations, Layla. We want you full-time. Flex hours, full benefits, and an assistant to help manage any overflow. Tears formed in her eyes. I don't know what to say. Zara climbed into a chair and shouted, say yes. They all laughed. Layla did say yes. And the company never looked the same again. Layla used her new insurance to access better treatment. Within months, her condition stabilized. Zara had her mom back. More energy. More laughter. Donovan, now a friend as much as a boss, found himself drawn to the little family, not romantically, but spiritually. Their resilience reminded him of what mattered. He created a new initiative, Project Second Wind. Offering jobs to qualified professionals who had suffered setbacks due to illness, disability, or hardship. Layla was its first ambassador. Her story, and Zara's, traveled beyond the company. It inspired partnerships, media attention, and even other CEOs to reconsider how they viewed potential. At the company's annual celebration, Donovan invited Layla to speak. She walked onto the stage, healthy, proud, holding Zara's hand. When I couldn't speak for myself, she said, my daughter did. And this company listened. Zara squeezed her hand. There are thousands like me, parents, caregivers, fighters, who just need one thing to change their lives. A chance. The crowd rose in applause. Zara whispered, did I do good, Mommy? Layla bent down and kissed her. You saved us, baby girl. Donovan watched from backstage, heart full. He had built a company to change the world. He hadn't expected a 5-year-old to change his. Moral of the story. Never underestimate the power of courage, even when it comes from the smallest voice in the room. A resume may open doors, but sometimes, it's love that walks through them first.